HUD definition of a person that's homeless is a person that wherever they stay, it's not their own. It may be they have a roof over their head, but that roof may not be their roof.
I've been going for it, almost 2 years trying to get a job, and no luck yet.
The first thing in the morning, we call over to our warehouse and let the warehouse know if there's anything else that we need other than what's on the prepared menu.
They bring the canned vegetables and the meats and the whatever else. They come for our freezers and coolers at the warehouse.
And then the warehouse comes over and unloads the truck for the kitchen staff to start to prepare the meal for the day.
They didn't give us enough salad stuff. So, I mean, that's basically just looking at it saying we need to make at least 6 or 7 nice big salads for the day. And they didn't bring us enough fresh veggies.
Right now they say they need 2 more bucks of veggies. I have to bring it back to them and go back and go get some more food to put at the warehouse for tomorrow.
We officially open our gates, if you will, at 7:30 in the morning. And at that time, we open up the back area, the patio, and start serving coffee and donuts if we have them. So that starts our day, those things. From the time we were born as an organization in the late 80s until we did move in the early 90s, the city felt it would be less appropriate for us to be downtown. So they wanted to see us move, essentially. And this was at the time a biker bar. And so they thought this would be a better place for us than where we were. And so we did agree and we did move and came here in 1992.
We have a lot of people that come here, and our building is too small.
This is a much older building in need of renovation. Most of the plumbing is now in these ceilings because what used to be in the floor doesn't work very well anymore. So for that, as well as a lot of other reasons, we need a new home. About 6 years ago, we were given $1 million by a family to build a new facility, and it would be what we need rather than what we have.
We wanted to build one large building, renovate the kitchen, and have a larger hygiene area and also some administrative offices.
We purchased a lot next door, which used to be zoned the same as the lot we're on, but that was changed shortly after we bought this building. So we simply asked the city to please change the zoning so that we could build our new kitchen there. Long story short, they said no. There are 35 different groups that come and serve the meal every day.
Then we have volunteers that come in and they sign in, and we have community service workers that come in and sign in. I have to prepare that paperwork and get them going. And then the prep cooks are doing their thing, preparing salads and the vegetables and the staple, the main meal.
We're going to have ground beef and macaroni. We're going to call it goulash, tomato sauce and cheese in it.
When I first started volunteering, I came in and I think my first day was opened up 1 million cans of tuna fish as an assistant, and that was so much fun that I started coming back every week, and I've been coming back ever since.
We were offered different sites by the city, and the ones that we liked, within a short time after we said, yeah, that might do, were taken away from us for different reasons. So we got stuck. There were no answers. There was no place to go. And we can't build here. So we decided, okay, we're going to go to court, and we did.
At about 10 to 10:15, the cooks and the prep cooks have just about finished up their portion of the meal.
Then we're going to have broccoli here. When that goes out, we go to mixed cauliflower. Correction from the boss.
And by 10:30, we get our serving groups in. These are the people that come and help serve the meal and then help clean up afterward.
From there, we all go outside and gather in the parking lot and join hands for a prayer before the meal. And then we come back inside. Everybody has to get their stations. I have to ensure everyone's wearing a hat or a hairnet and have their gloves on.
We start serving the meal at 11, so that's when full gear comes about.
Then what we do, I open the door and allow people with physical disabilities to come in first. And then once those clients go through the serving line, then we open the main door and we have clients come in at 5 at a time so that the serving line area doesn't become too congested.
And there's a wide variety of duties. There are people that greet others as they come in. There are others that actually serve out of the serving trays. There's a greeter that checks people in at the computer, dishwashers, busboy activity as well. So there's lots of stuff that's done during that period of time.
So the Daily Bread had to take the city to court.
We went to court and we won. And the city decided to go and appeal that decision. So they did, they went, and they lost.
This has been ongoing for about 4 years where we've been battling back and forth with the city.
So once that happened, we then started doing the things to meet with our engineers and our architects to put a building on the lot next door that would conform to the existing zoning and move from this building to that. Once we did that, the city said, well, let's try one other thing. We'd like to try to sit down and work out a solution with you. So in fact, that is what's happening as we speak.
Most of the time we're out of here by 2:30. If we're short-handed, sometimes it's a little bit later than that. But it's a very, very busy operation. It's a lot of activity, a lot of promotion going on during that serving time.
You know, you measure success not just by achievement or quantitative numbers, but by what's different today than was yesterday.